What is happening, guys? It's Spruce Goose here, and in this video, I'm going to show you my best comeback yet in a Weekend League game. And this guy was not very happy about it. What's up, guys? So this past weekend, I rolled out my brand new offense in Weekend League for the first time, and let's just say it was a little bit hit or miss. I did still manage to win 18 games though, and I'm really excited to see how I can do as I keep learning and getting more comfortable with it. Now, you guys got a little taste of my new offense in my video where I ran RPO bubble Y pop every single play, and I've decided to go all in now with the RPO offense, but for that, I moved over to the spread playbook, also known as pass balanced over in MUT. And guys, it is just the craziest playbook you will ever see. There are no under center formations other than goal line, there are 2 pistol formations, and there are 33 shotgun formations, and they're just full of plays that you will not find in any other playbook. So the reason I tell you guys this is that my offense is going to look a little bit different for the rest of Madden 21. Now, I still love trips, tight end offset, the formation that I did my whole free ebook on, but the great thing about the spread playbook is that they have a formation called gun trio offset that can do about 95% of things that we did over in trips, tight end offset. And what that means is that if my RPO offense is not going well, I still have gun trio offset to fall back on, and that's exactly what's going to happen very late in this video. Now, in this game prior to switching to gun trio offset, I ran RPOs every single drive, and honestly, the first several drives that you guys see will be some of the worst offense I ever upload to YouTube. But the way I look at it, I'm still learning a new scheme and trying to do things that not very many people are doing, and so there's going to be mistakes and growing pains along the way, and that's just part of the process. So this was a bit of a long intro, but wanted to give you guys some context about why my offense is going to look so insanely bad on the first several drives. And don't forget, guys, if you end up enjoying the video, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It's completely free, and it's the best way to support the channel. But alright, that's enough intro. Let's jump into the gameplay. It's Weekend League. This guy's a trash talker. Let's get into it. Alright, guys, so here we go. I'm rocking the Chargers uniforms in the Saints Stadium. That's because I let my Twitch viewers use channel points to pick my uniforms in Stadium, so it'll probably be different in just about every video. We are on offense first, and I'm just running some RPO reads, trying to get a feel for what defense he's running. And what you're going to see on several drives, guys, is I'm just not doing a good job executing these RPOs. I got an illegal man downfield right there. I'm in a 3rd and 8, already not a great spot for an RPO offense. I go with a flood play that's completely bagged, and already on the first drive, in just the blink of an eye, we are punting. We got 2 yards of offense in my first 3 plays. Not a great start. If you're going to run an RPO offense, you need to be picking up a couple yards every play. That way you're actually in range on 4th down to, maybe go for it. Right here, my opponent is just going to be running the ball from under center. And on his second play of the game, he busts a huge run for a touchdown. I believe it was single back wide trips. I want to say the run was 0-1 trap. And Dre Archer is just so tough to tackle. And before I even realize what's happened, I've punted, and I'm down 7-0. But that's okay. There's a lot of football left. Gotta just refocus, focus on executing this new offense, and get to work. And so we're going with another read option. And Derrick Henry actually gets our only good play of the first several drives, but we rumble for a first down with Derrick Henry. I swap out Dre Archer and Derrick Henry very frequently. You always want to keep them fresh so you have no risk of fumbling. But the next 2 plays, guys, we run for -1 yards and then 2 yards. So on 3rd and 9, I went with another RPO. And again, it's just completely bagged. I took a false start on the next play, and now I go for just a straight up glitch. And it does not work either. So we're just playing embarrassingly bad right now. We have negative yards on offense so far this game. And it's already not looking good. Like, I might just be in for a pretty quick loss. Now, this guy is trying to run his own RPOs and doing a decent job on it. We get him to a 3rd and inches, and we're actually going to get a huge stop right here and force him to a 4th and inches. He comes out in goal line and runs fullback dive, and we're just going to shoot right up the middle and stuff him in the backfield. And so we actually have some hope because, if he scored there, then this game would already be, starting to get a little bit out of hand. Now, we run some monster formation right there. That's not working. I'm trying all different things, and just nothing's working. Again, I tried the RPO, the keep with Lamar. 3rd and 9 again, just absolutely 0 offense. And because he was in 3-3-5 odd and spreading his line and linebackers, I thought there was a lot of space to run halfback dive. We got 0 yards on the halfback dive. And now I'm going to try and pass the ball. I run the tight end delay fade, and we overthrow it, and it's going the other way, guys. And it's not looking good. We're down 14-0, and we started with ball, so he gets ball to start second half. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this is embarrassing. Like, why am I even trying to switch to a new offense if this is how it's going to be? Like, this is miserable. But you got to keep playing. You can't give up, especially in Weekend League. If it's head-to-head seasons, I know sometimes you just want to move on to the next one. But in Weekend League, you got to play it out because you never know what's going to happen. So I switched to a new RPO, and this time it actually works really well. I love that running back coming on that bubble from the backfield, from that split halfback set. And so after that first one, I was like, I really like this look. I want to keep going with it. And so this time, as you guys see, we're going to actually swing it out to Dre Archer. He gets around to the outside, and we are off to the races, and no one is going to be able to bring us down. And just like that, we're back in this game. And guys, this is why I like this RPO offense so much, because there is so much big play potential. There can be so much stuff going on, so many people motioning in different directions that you can bust off some really huge gains, and that's not the last one we're going to see this game. I love the explosive potential from it, and it's just a ton of fun to run as well. But enough of the offense right now. We need to play some defense, and I'll be honest, guys, I had a lot of issues slowing this guy down all game. He was running gun bunch very well, and I'm not the strongest defensive player. I've admitted that all year. I am mostly just sending one right now and hoping that he'll make a mistake. And then, to kind of supplement that send one, I usually come in with my user, because a lot of people will drift outside the pocket pretty frequently. And when they drift outside the pocket, you can either use the right stick to send a defender or just come in yourself. But right now, he's just doing a great job. He's not making any mistakes. And he is just marching down the field. And we're getting towards the end of the first half. He's getting very close to field goal range. And he still gets ball start second half as well. Just constantly finding the checkdowns, finding the right guys. He's pretty much in field goal range at this point. And if I don't get a stop, I'm really not liking my chances of winning this game. And again, he is just going to play it smart. He's going to throw it away when he has to throw it away. And that's what you got to do. The best players are the ones who avoid mistakes, guys. Honestly, that is the single biggest key to being good at Madden. If you can avoid the mistakes, you'll win a lot of games. Great laser from him right there. He has no timeouts, though, so he's just looking to take one shot into the end zone. He's not going to find anything. He's going to smartly throw the ball away and take his 3 points. And, guys, being down 10 and not getting the ball to start second half is a tough spot to be in Weekend League. I mean, we will get a chance to run one play right here, but, it's not going to be anything meaningful. And so I was just very, very worried about how this game was going to go. I could not slow him down on offense, and the offense I was running was not working other than one single play. There's me attempting to glitch him out again for the end of the first half, but my offense was not working. I could not move the ball other than the one home run play, and so I was like, this is not looking good. But like I said, you got to play the game and see what happens, because you never know when you can make something happen. Right there, we have a great gap shoot. I have Deflator on Derwin, and Deflator has actually been forcing a lot of fumbles for me on hit sticks. I was a little disappointed to not see the fumble right there, but that's okay. On to the next one. We get him in a 3rd and 8 situation. Pretty favorable spot for us. But again, the send one just isn't doing it, and he has a great find to his running back on the wheel route, and he's just rocking and rolling once again. And you guys can see I'm sending 2 this time, but there's no pressure, and there's just all day for him to find someone open. I really need to revisit my defense. So don't comment on the video saying my defense is terrible. I know it's terrible. But right there, we actually come in with the user and force a quick throwaway. And again, I will say that if you're playing just an average or even good opponents will make mistakes sometimes. And actually, what you'll see right here, guys, we force him to the outside, and we finally get the break that we need. We finally forced him to make a mistake. 6'7" Ted Hendricks comes up huge for us, and we get the interception. And now we got to score. We got to at least get 3. We're back to the RPOs. Dre Archer had a great run on the first play, a great run on the second play, and I'm feeling a little bit better now. And so right here, I'm actually going to an RPO read bubble screen. I really liked how it looked on the last one. We go back to it, and the outside corner came crashing in. At least Jerry Rice wide open down the sideline. We get a little sticky and make his user miss, and we are back in this game, 17-14, off of 2 absolute home run plays off the RPOs. I know it's not It's not that I want to have to rely on home run plays. I want to be able to methodically move the ball downfield, but the fact that the RPOs have the potential for home run plays is very promising. Now, right here, this was his first trash talk, and he said, is your whole offense based around glitching man, which I thought was so funny, because if you guys saw, he's been running 3-3-5 off the Gut Fox blitz, one of what I think the most toxic blitzes in the game, a glitch blitz that EA should have patched a while ago, and he's going to call me out on trying to run a glitchy RPO offense. At least he's running Gut Fox blitz every play. That was pretty hypocritical, but that's okay. We got to play defense because it is the fourth quarter. We need to stop, and with only 4-minute quarters, it's very easy to chew out an entire quarter. He makes a great find right there. I don't know what I was doing with my user. I think I thought he might roll back to their side. I took my user completely out of the play. Not a good play by me. And he just has all day to throw, and he's doing a good job staying behind his line. I'm only sending one, and now I send the house in a man blitz. We gotta make a tackle. It is under 3 minutes left, and he is now, if he scores a touchdown, this game is over. And right here, he almost does, but our Acrobat lights up, and fortunately is just close enough to knock it away. And props to him for passing the ball. I would definitely be running in this situation, but he probably figures his best chance is to pass for a touchdown. So props to him for that. I'd be running the ball. I think you should run the ball down in the red zone. It's so insanely tough to pass the ball this close to the goal line. He almost finds another one, but we had 2 guys in the vicinity. We knock it away, and he has to settle for 3. And now I'm like, okay, I got a chance. Score a touchdown, and we win the game. But with an RPO offense that's very run-heavy, that's going to chew a lot of clock. I don't want to run that. So I come out in gun, trio offset. I go with the smart route at tight end corner. He didn't separate how I wanted to, but we got the ball over him anyway, and Darren Waller is gone. I can score the touchdown if I want, but I say let's go down at the 1-yard line because he has way too much time and 3 timeouts. You got to choose some clock because even scoring a touchdown here, I'll only be up 1. He still has lots of time to kick a field goal, so we're just going to run the fullback dive with Henry a couple times, and on second down, we're finally going to truck our way into the end zone with Derrick Henry. We are up by 1, but guys, you've seen how bad my defense has been all game. I'm still not feeling good. He has 2 timeouts in a minute just to get into field goal range. I mean, at this point, to me, it seemed almost inevitable he was going to win this game unless I come up with something huge or get lucky. I was like, I'm going to lose this game. But we're still sending 2. I went away from sending 1. We're sending 2 now. Maybe a little bit more pressure. And actually, his biggest mistake, I think, was throwing that ball because he cost himself 20 seconds for only 2 yards gained. But, I mean, he still has plenty of time and the 2 timeouts. And right here, he playmakers his receiver up the sideline, gets the catch, and gets out of bounds. Now he's only about 15 yards away from field goal range. He has 30 seconds and still 2 timeouts. I send the blitz there again, and fortunately, his Brett Favre makes a bad throw. Otherwise, he might have been in field goal range right there. 24 seconds, 1 timeout now. And we need to stop. I'm back to sending 1. But fortunately, Leroy Glover comes through, gets a sack, and now he's out of timeouts. And guys, I said he's out of timeouts. We got to send the house and just keep him in the sidelines. We get the sack on the blitz, and that's GG. He cannot do anything else. The defense stepped up clutch when we need to step up the most. And after being down 14-0 and not even getting the ball start second half, I was very proud of the fight we had in this game. I went to tell him GG, and as I went to do that, he said, "You are awful." And so I hit him with a lol GG, and he wasn't done with that. He had some words to say. And I will say this, guys. You should do what you want to do, but it's not a good look talking shit after you lose a game. I don't think you should talk shit win or lose. But especially after lose a game, it's not a good look, okay? So after he wouldn't let go, I told him he'd be on YouTube. And here he is. So Mr. XX Hoochie, here's your 10 seconds of fame if you're watching this video. And once again, guys, I would just say, try to avoid the trash talk because this is not a good look. It's not a good look. Maybe I'll finally get some views because I'm a bum. But I don't know, guys. I thought it was a pretty fun game. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you're interested in seeing the RPO offense. If you guys want to see videos on the RPO offense, definitely let me know. Obviously, this video might not be the best representation of that offense because you saw it get shut down for most of the game. But I'm learning some new things, trying out some new schemes, and I think that once I've got, more than just a week under my belt in this offense, it's going to start to get really powerful and be really fun. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. But either way, I'll catch you guys in the next video.